Nathan Rothschild famously said that whoever controls Britain's money controls the empire, and the Rothschild family proved just how powerful this idea could be, shaping global finance, governments, wars, and even the course of world history itself. Their story begins with Mayer Amschel Rothschild, born in 1744 in the densely packed Jewish quarter of Frankfurt, a neighborhood where life was harsh, opportunities were scarce, and anti-Semitic restrictions limited almost every aspect of daily life. Originally, Mayer was destined to become a rabbi, fulfilling the wishes of his parents and his community. However, the untimely death of his parents forced him to abandon his religious studies and enter the world of finance, where his intelligence, discipline, and keen eye for rare coins quickly distinguished him. Mayer began his career working in a banking house, learning the intricacies of finance, trading rare coins from ancient civilizations like Rome, Persia, and Byzantium, and gaining expertise that would later define his legacy. His talent and acumen soon caught the attention of Crown Prince Wilhelm of Hesse, who appointed him as a court factor, a prestigious position for a Jewish financier. This role gave Mayer both status and the freedom to expand his ambitions. He used his newfound influence to lay the foundation for a family empire that would span continents and generations. Understanding the importance of both influence and diversification, Mayer sent his 5 sons to major European cities, Frankfurt, London, Paris, Vienna, and Naples, instructing them to build strong ties with ruling families and expand the family's financial network. This strategy was not only about expanding business but also about mitigating risk. By spreading the family's influence across multiple regions, the Rothschilds could survive political upheavals, economic crises, or even war. Each son became the leader of a branch in their city, and together, they formed the first truly international banking system. During the Napoleonic Wars, the Rothschilds played a decisive role in European finance. Jacob Rothschild, stationed in Paris, supported Napoleon's campaigns, while Nathan in London funded the British war effort. Nathan cleverly established a private network of couriers and informants, enabling him to receive early news of the Battle of Waterloo, even a day before the British government did. Using this intelligence, he purchased British government bonds at a low price and sold them for massive profits once Britain emerged victorious. This maneuver not only enriched the family but also cemented their reputation as financial geniuses capable of influencing the outcome of wars and nations. The family's wealth grew exponentially, and their advice became highly sought after by governments. Yet, with great power came great scrutiny. Their enormous influence, coupled with their Jewish heritage, made them targets of resentment, envy, and anti-Semitic attacks across Europe. Unlike many wealthy families of the era, the Rothschilds did not tie their fortune to land or gold, which could be seized during times of unrest. Instead, they invested in highly liquid instruments, stocks, bonds, and debts, ensuring that their wealth could survive wars, revolutions, and social upheavals. By the early 19th century, the Rothschild network had transformed Europe's financial landscape. They invested heavily in railways, coal, iron, insurance, and various industrial ventures, fueling the Industrial Revolution. They controlled Spanish mercury mines, refined gold and silver for the Bank of England, funded the construction of the Suez Canal, and financially supported figures like Cecil Rhodes in Africa and John D. Rockefeller in the United States. Through these investments, they not only profited immensely but also shaped the rise of empires, global trade, and industrial empires around the world. The Rothschilds' influence extended far beyond finance. They were patrons of the arts, science, and philanthropy, funding expeditions to remote regions, supporting libraries, museums, hospitals, schools, and orphanages, and preserving countless cultural and scientific treasures. Their contributions enriched not only their communities but also the broader world, leaving a legacy that spanned economics, politics, science, and culture. Over generations, the family maintained strict strategies to preserve and consolidate wealth. Mayer's descendants practiced intermarriage within the family, kept wealth in liquid assets, and maintained a strong focus on education, connections, and influence. Even as wars, revolutions, and anti-Semitic policies swept through Europe, the Rothschilds adapted, survived, and continued to expand their empire. By the mid-19th century, their holdings included major shares in mining, oil, and international banking. They had become the largest shareholders in companies like Rio Tinto and Royal Dutch Shell, ensuring that the family's power extended into new global industries. Despite setbacks, the closure of branches in Naples and Frankfurt, Nazi persecution of the Vienna branch, nationalization of their Paris bank in 1982, the Rothschilds remained one of the most influential families in the world. In 2008, the family holdings were reorganized under a single company, unifying their investments and operations across finance, energy, mining, real estate, and philanthropy. Today, their fortune is estimated at over $1 trillion, and their legacy continues through active management of global businesses, charitable foundations, and cultural initiatives. From the humble streets of Frankfurt to the corridors of power in London, Paris, Vienna, and beyond, the Rothschilds exemplify how vision, strategy, and foresight can transform not just a family, but the course of history itself. Their story is a testament to the influence of finance on politics, wars, industry, and society, a reminder that one family, armed with knowledge, ambition, and a network of connections, can shape the world in ways that echo across centuries. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe, turn on notifications, leave a comment on your favorite part, and give a thumbs up to support more fascinating videos like this.